sucked in there. Get sucked in there. Give me a hole in one. Oh. Okay. One down, one to... Got him! Yes!
On the edge of defeat, just yanked victory right out of there.
Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I'm yeah, that's gonna that guy's gonna kill me. Everybody else see that floating body there?
Something's definitely wrong. I hope she's not planning to do anything weird since they lost. I should I should go make sure she's okay. Oh, Glockenspiel. It's just
I just got 4 balls.
That's all I need, actually.
How do you walk?
God damn it.
Oh, shit.
Sing it. I did that as a wild shot, not expecting it to go anywhere. That was not supposed to happen.
There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is in your local time frame of the world. I hope you've had yourselves a fantastic week. That hasn't been too burdensome, too hefty. I mean, I know there's been a lot of things going on, but we need to just step away every now and then. So that's what we're doing today. We're gonna step away into Final Fantasy XIV and even within the game, step away from reality just a little bit as we do some Hildebrand quests today. Let's get some tunes going. Well, no. Game tunes are going to start here in just a second. There it is. So, yep, we're going to be starting with, if I remember right, and I might remember wrong, I am human, it does happen. We'll be starting with the Stormblood Hildebrand quests. So completed all the others. Let me get the right character up here. And to just better use of the experience that we're going to be getting, I'm going to switch to I switched to Sage while we're doing this one. So, but we're going to be a minute getting logged in here. Because my machinist is level 88. Sage, I think, would be closer to the Stormblood levels in case there's some fighting or anything involved in that. Plus, it wouldn't hurt for me to get a little practice in with Sage anyway. Get my chat better visible up here. So, Hildebrand. Oh, Hildebrand. I think we'll be getting some new emotes out of this. Just some silly, fun, pointless stupidity in here. There we go. Check in with the retainer real quick. Get her on a new venture. She's now hit level 63. Good. As soon as she hits 70, she'll have a chance of getting the axolotl minion, which is the whole point for having her going fisher to begin with. Let's see. Let's just see what. Gauntlet crabs. Sell them for 130. Just sell the ones that she just caught. I'm liking the outfit, dude. So he dyed it purple, but it's the calfskin rider's jacket. Okay. Probably similar calfskin rider's bottoms. Dyed purple. The helmet was cotton scarf. Okay. It's just wonderful the cosmetic options that you get in this game. I mean, even if you're just lousy at the play, you can't run any of the dungeons, you can make yourself look absolutely fabulous. Currently don't as a sage, but I haven't done much as a sage, so I haven't bothered to customize anything. Just reach. Got anywhere we want to go? Yeah. So we're gonna go here, and if I remember right, this will be the start of the Hildebrand quest. So yeah, I might be remembering wrong. I might have to Google this real quick, but we'll find out momentarily. Yeah. A Hingen Tail, Nashu goes east. Alright, adventure, maybe good at killing and whatnot. You know, I'm not good at it, I mean, other than the occasional rat, but I got a job for you if you're interested. So there's this Mikota girl, this incredible, beautiful, wonderful girl in this tavern, right? All the way from Eorzea, like you and me. So beautiful, this girl, so beautiful. But in this weird, strange place where people are bowing all the time and getting on the ground and tucking their legs under them, a young girl traveling by herself is in danger. Some bad people could trick her and take her and make her do, you know, things. Anyway, get in there and keep her safe. I'll be watching. And here's our favorite assistant. See this gentlemanly Eorzean you seek? Yes, yes. And I should be glad to take you to him if you like. Ever so kind and helpful, Mr. Talking Cat. He's a fish. Or catfish, to be precise. Though I care not for the Eorzean, I am Gyodo, a Namazu. And the services I provide are not free, I'm sorry to say, nor are they cheap. Are you sure you can afford to pay? Oh dear, I spent my last gil on the fare to Kugane. Is there any other way I can convince you to help? Cor, if it isn't Tasselhoof! Don't tell me you came all this way just to help little old me! Ah, you see, when Inspector Hildebrand took to the skies, I said, Nashu, you'd better not let him get away this time, and immediately began looking for ways to head as far east as I could. Can't get much further east than the Far East, right? I was worried I wouldn't be able to find him, but wouldn't you know it? Gyoza, the talking Numa here, says he knows where he is. Careful, careful, this one knows our game. Escaping his wrath is going to take all our skills. So we faced Gyoto here before. I say, there's no need for such menacing glares, none whatsoever. 1,000 pardons, my lady, but I had no idea you were traveling with such esteemed company. Forget everything I said regarding the fee. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a pressing engagement. Very pressing indeed. He knows nothing. Wait, you haven't told me where the inspector is yet. Because he doesn't know. Huh? Little Gyoza was trying to swindle me. Oh, Nashu, you ought to know better than to trust a talking cat, fish. I asked lots and lots of other people if they'd seen a gentlemanly Eorzean, but none of them were any help. Oh, Inspector Hildebrand, wherever could you be? Stuck in the ground on the side of a building like as not. Keep an eye out for legs. Just a pair of legs. Guess he does have a habit of landing head first, doesn't he? Hopefully we won't need Lord Godbert's help to pull him out again. Ah, that's it. If the inspector's always on the hunt for a case, then all we've got to do is find the biggest, juiciest one we can and wait for him to appear. Let's go and see what trouble we can turn up, eh? This way. Oh. Bed down. Quickest way down I know of. Unsolved crimes? So happens a number of properties owned by wealthy merchants have been pillaged this past fortnight. Master Akabono's shop in the Rakuza district was the most recent, as I recall. You may be assured that the Sekisagumi will track down the thief in due time, and I know I did not get that word right. I almost guarantee I did not pronounce that one right. Conspicuously inconspicuous man. That's the Lollapel we talked to earlier. Nashu's talking to somebody else over there. Alright, you've got me, Mr. Samurai. I'm not even dressed like a samurai. Before you do anything rash, like arrest or torture or chop me into tiny little bits with that sword of yours, know that I never touched her. I mean, I never even had the chance. I'm sorry. And I've never even wielded a sword. Oh, you're that Eorzean adventurer. I thought you looked familiar. Whew! For a moment there, I thought I was done for. Those Sekisagumi don't mess about. I'll cut first and ask questions later, you know? No romance in their hearts. They wouldn't understand. Ah, so it's not just crimes, but big, incredible crimes you want to know about. Incidents the likes of which send ripples through time and space, through fate and destiny. Those are some pretty hefty-duty crimes. It's 5 years ago. Maybe it was last week. I'm not so good with time lately. Anyway, there I was, walking Ulda's bustling streets, when the sea parts and my eyes meet with those of a maiden most fair, and she stole my heart. It was like 2 grains of sand in the desert looking at each other, and one of those grains knowing it was destined to spend the rest of its life with the other grain. She had this whole sultry scribe thing that made him so... Ever since that day, I've watched over her from afar, a silent guardian, a humble protector. Some might think me mad or call me a coward for refusing to speak with her, but they are fools. Fools, I say. True love is not the product of clumsy banter, but careful study. Years and years of observation, of obsession, till you know her better than she knows herself. That does not sound like a healthy relationship. Perhaps, when the time is right, I shall reveal myself to her. But until that blessed day, I shall aid her from the shadows, and you, my friend, will aid her in the light. Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm going to check something here real quick. Yeah. dastardly doings to purported instances of criminal behavior. This is Kugane, my dear. We've no shortage of that here. Since you ask, the story on everyone's lips at the Bokaisen these days is that the wealthiest among us and how they are being preyed upon by some sneak thief. Perhaps they should invest in better locks. Ah, there you are. Learn anything interesting? Nah, we'll go with the skilled thief. A series of robberies committed by a mysterious thief? Well, that's just the thing. Well done. Our next order of business should be to track down this Akabono and ask him about the latest incident. Certainly looks like a well-to-do merchant. Fiend, that despicable rapscallion, the nerve of him to make mock of us. My thanks to you, Master Akabono, for all your help. I swear to you on my honor that this sneak thief shall be brought to justice forthwith. And with that, I bid you good day. I'm sorry, a mustache like that, he's the thief, it's a fake mustache. Ah, so it is Akabono. Let's go talk to him about the robbery. That's a fake mustache. He's the thief. Oof. On our little friend there's in the background. Forgive me, my lady. In my haste I did not see you. Are you all right? Shall I summon a healer? Don't worry, I've taken bigger knocks to the noggin than that. Hey, aren't you one of them samurai, are you? I know I read that one wrong. Shigur, at your service, my lady. Oh, excuse me. You have my sincerest apologies for this incident. Much as I would like to make amends for my reckless behavior, I fear duty compels me to take my leave. A nefarious criminal is at large, and I must bring him to justice. That's all we need. Competition. Well, I'm sure Inspector Hildebrand and his faithful assistants won't lose to the likes of him. Merchant must know something important for Shigure to go running off like that. Let's find out what it is. Greetings and salutations, Master Akabono. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector, and this is Tasselhoof, who's also got a knack for it. Can you tell us about the recent robbery? Ah, inspectors. I had heard rumors that one such as you were come from the west. You seem an honest sort, so I will oblige your request. This very morning one of my assistants found my establishment unlocked. When he went inside to investigate, he discovered my most prized possessions had been stolen. To make matters worse, in their place he found this message. You have just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. Wolf Burglar? Surely you've heard about his recent exploits. Similar calling cards were found at the scene of the other robberies, and now I too have become a victim. A series of robberies committed by a thief with a calling card. Oh, there's no way Inspector Hildebrand's going to be able to resist the lure of this case. I thought the two of you were inspectors, but it makes no difference to me who catches the criminal, and since Seskigumi seems to be at a loss, you'll be generously rewarded for any information that leads to the recovery of my stolen property. I wish you well in your investigation. What we gotta do now is stick with this case, and we'll be reunited with Inspector Hildebrand. I just know it. Call it my keen inspector's assistant sense. Anyway, I'm going to try to learn more about the other robberies. If you learn anything interesting, come and find me. Cutscene. She's on the case. Look out, Mr. Wolf Burglar. Your days of wolf burglaring are numbered. Nice picture. There's Inspector Hildebrand. Huh? Is that a green rooster? Inspector Hildebrand. Hey, Inspector! Stop messing about and join us. Typical Hildebrand intro. Kayoko was sitting there looking at the ladies in the water. Car, it's been too long since I've had a chance to whip up a batch of Nashu's delights. You can be sure I'll be putting these little darlings to good use next time. Oh, bugger. Good thing I got plenty more stashed away. Yep. Those are Nashu's delights. They go boom. And then the Hildebrand, Godbird Hildebrand in the back there. Oh. Oh well, if it isn't Tasselhoof looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, have I got news for you. So I've been asking after that Wolf Burglar fellow, the one that left that cheeky note claiming credit, remember? Seems he's not quite as sneaky as he thinks he is. Oh, he's robbed plenty of rich merchants blind, I'll grant you that. No doubting it was him either. Never fails to leave a calling card, this one. Too proud to leave people wondering for even a moment. But folks have laid eyes on him more than a few times. In fact, after talking to all the eyewitnesses, I have enough information to try and sketch a picture of the devil himself. Nice picture. Very, very, very accurate, I'm sure. Not bad for a self-trained artiste, wouldn't you say? I'm just gonna meh on that one. Not hearing a lot of support for the sketch. Right then, back to the drawing board. Metaphorical one, that is. Let's you and me seek out and question the rich and famous, the sort of folks the burglar's been targeting. See if we can't learn something new. I'll head to Koganadori, and you can check out the tea house and the hostlery. Run, 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 run. Ah, that famous thief. I know of him. For mercy, he has not seen fit to trouble those of lesser means like me and my associates. Perhaps you thought me wealthy because I patronized the tea house. On the contrary, this is my sole indulgence. Were I a stronger man, I would forego it, but alas, the heart will not be denied. So, up the stairs. Up and up and up and up and up. There we go. Rocky. Too long has it been since I shared a pipe with him. Aijin, how fortunate I... You've no desire for a smoke? Only talk of the Wolf Burglar? I see. I have no personal experience on which to draw, so I doubt I can be of much assistance. What I know is known to all, but if you insist, he is a lone wolf without comrades. Despite their best efforts, the Sekisagumi has no leads. Some say this has emboldened the man. Each theft is more brazen than the last. He has even been witnessed practicing his trade in broad daylight, if you can believe it. That is the extent of my knowledge. Now, if you will not favor me with tales of your own, I ask that you leave me to my pipe. It is far less demanding company. It's kind of rude. I say, the Kugane Wolf Burglar? Must you sully my ears with that rapscallion's name as I attempt to take a moment to relax and take in the fresh air? It's no use, the moment is ruined. I too fell victim to the wolf's villainy like so many others. Oh, if you had seen the vase before he took it, gah! If there's any justice in this world, he would be paraded through the streets and boiled live in Tenkonto. You're not a big fan of the guy then, it looks like. Thought where those guys were drilling, there might be some tackling or some striking dummies for me to practice on. Because again, I haven't run Sage at all, so not sure what you figure out. Ah, here you are. Dig up any interesting tidbits? Nope. No tidbits, nothing like that. So he's getting bolder by the day, is he? If there's anything I've learned from following the inspector around, it's that overconfidence is liable to get you smacked upside the head by your mum and her magic frying pan. Which did happen to Hildebrand. That said, we'd have a better chance of catching this wolf if we knew who he was. Or see, if we knew who he was eyeing next. Gah! Because he just tripped over our little Lalafell friend. Yep. 1,000 pardons, young sir. I did not mean to trample you underfoot. Are you all right? Hey, aren't you the samurai I bumped into the other day? Shiggy something, was it? Ah, we meet again, my lady. I say, you must think me in the habit of trampling my fellow pedestrians. Let me assure you nothing could be further from the truth. I was simply preoccupied with thoughts of my investigation. That's right, you're after the Wolf Burglar too. Got any leads? As a matter of fact, I do. I but recently learned of a private auction in which many foreign wares are to be featured. While such auctions are not uncommon in Kugane, it has been some time since the wolf last struck, and there are rumors that this auction may include particularly extraordinary items. Much as I would love to converse with you at great length, I really must be going. Until we meet again. Wait, Mr. Shiggy, can we come too? To the auction, if you like, but I very much doubt you will be able to afford any of the items to be sold. Oh, don't you worry about that. Tasselhoff here's got enough money to buy and sell 1,000 times over. What? Wait a minute, hold on. Yes, very good. Then by all means, come with me. Do I want to stop for a minute and grab a couple 100,000? I got 254 on me. Oops. Just in case. I doubt anything's actually going to come of it, but the way these games run sometimes, you never know. Grab an extra 500,000. I really need to get more items up for sale. I need to get basically more income. This venue has been reserved for the private auction. Guests should be arriving any moment now. I remember you, Master Akabono, was it? Well, if it isn't the inspectors, I did not know you would be joining us. I presume you are come to keep watch for the wolf, but should you see anything you like, know that we have money changers on hand to assist those who wish to spend foreign currency. I must warn you, however, should we desire the same item, I am not wont to surrender without a fight. Greetings and welcome to you, the prosperous and esteemed elite. This evening you will be given a rare opportunity to view and purchase, if so inclined, a selection of strange and wondrous items from all across the world. Without further ado, I give you our first, a queer misshapen fiend captured in the mountainous wilds of Yangtze. Aye, it is none other than the fabled Rat Man, an unholy union of man and beast, demon of legend whose flesh, when consumed, bestows life everlasting. I don't think so. Eternal life can be yours, ladies and gentlemen. So, shall we start the bidding at 500,000 koban? 600. 700. 800,000 koban. 800,000 koban. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Master Akabono. Let us proceed to the next item up for bidding. He's really not going to eat him, is he? The statue you are about to see was brought to Kagane from the west, the land of Eorzea to be precise. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, statue does not even begin to describe this extraordinary work of art. It's Hildy! Yep, that's Hildebrand all right there. In all his empty-headed glory. I give you, the Eorzean Gentleman, a masterpiece, nay, a triumph of Western sculpture. Marvel at the intricate details, the features so expertly realized that some have likened it to a living, breathing man, frozen in time. Oh, would you look at that? The statue's a spitting image of Inspector Hildebrand. Could it have been sculpted by a fan? Eyebrow. Was it a trick of the light, or did that statue just twitch? You mean to say you think it might actually be the Inspector, somehow frozen by temporal magics? In that case, I've got just the thing to bring him back to the land of the moving. Explosives! Big bombs! Stay your bomb-filled hand, my lady, I beg of you, lest you slaughter these poor people and bring this marketplace to ruin. Oh, I want big boom. Suppose you have a point, and it would be very Inspector-like to blow innocence to kingdom come. How readily she resorts to violence, this woman. I shudder to think what carnage she has left in her wake. Oh, I knew it! That's no statue, it's the genuine article in the flesh. Probably hit his head when he fell from the sky again. Or maybe he's got into hibernation again or something. Because Hildebrand has a history of landing head first and not realizing. This bizarre sculpture is in truth a man? Is such a thing even possible? Strange. I do not recall it wearing an expression of sheer terror before. It was rather more serene, was it not? How very perceptive of you. Verily, this is no ordinary statue. It is a heretofore unseen hybrid of sculpture and automaton. Marvel at the way its features change fluidly and effortlessly. Much more effortlessly than me saying that word. Yes, indeed. So, shall we start the bidding for this one-of-a-kind statue at 500,000 koban? 600. 7. 800,000 koban to be paid in full here and now. What's more, Master Akabono will not be denied. will any challenge his claim to the Eorzean Gentleman? We've got to do something, Tasselhoof. If we don't, these people are going to buy the Inspector. I bid 900,000. I don't have that much on me, but because I don't know what the guild to Koban exchange rate is either. There's nothing in this world I cannot buy. 1 million Kuban! Little boomer. What is the meaning of this? He's gone. The statue's been stolen. By the Kami, the Eorzean Gentleman has vanished. You have just been robbed by the Kugane Wolf Burglar. That thrice damned Oni, he struck again. I saw him, fiend with wolfish features. He took the statue and ran towards the short pier. Did you know what this means? Inspector Hildebrand has been stolen, or kidnapped. We gotta go after that wolf burglar. For all we know, he might want to eat him like that poor Kigurin. We can't have that. I definitely wouldn't want Hildebrand to be eaten. Especially if he, get up around the head. That would definitely be the definition of empty calories. See, I thought there was a shard near there, but I guess not. So, westward ho we go. Ouch. Step in the toe. Go. Oh, you followed me, I presume. Have a mind to pursue the wolf burglar as well? Of course we are. He's got Inspector Hildebrand, and I'll be damned if I'm going to let some two-gill thief eat him. Are you perchance referring to the Eorzean Gentleman, that hideous statue? I dare say no one in their right mind would try to eat it. But nonsensical fears notwithstanding, I should be honored to work with you to catch the wolf burglar. This man here claims he saw him board a boat with the statue and head towards the ruby price. It was a sight I will not soon forget. Never before have I seen a lupin carrying a twisted mockery of a man on his back. Never again will I expect. Too bold was the fiend this day, and seeking to claim such a conspicuous prize in broad daylight, has left a trail we can follow. Come, let us make haste to the ruby price. Okay. I think can I just catch a boat there? Is that what I need to do? I can teleport to here somewhere. Sorry, my fine feathered friend, your wings are about to get a little wet. Headed in the right direction here. And we'll come out of the water and dry them off. Big purdy bird. Purdy bird, big, big purdy bird. I'm not sure exactly how functional the split tail is on a bird, especially one of this size, but I like the idea of the design. Well, no, because there's real life birds that have split tail feathers like that. Surely one of the watchmen here will have seen the Wolfman and his stolen statue. Last, I cannot say I have seen such a thing. Since the withdrawal of Garlean forces from Doma and the Ruby Sea, there has been a significant increase in domestic traffic. Accordingly, we have been instructed to wade through smaller vessels leaving our waters absent cause. This Lupin you seek probably received no more than a cursory glance. See, thank you for taking the time to explain, and pray forgive me the interruption. We shall continue to search elsewhere. The question is, where else should we search? Who else has reason to keep a close watch on these waters? You, because it's, your job and all. Oh, how silly of me. The Confederacy has every reason to note the comings and goings of even the smallest vessels in the Ruby Sea. Their very survival rests on their ability to extract payments for safe passage, the so-called Ruby Tithe. Sakazuki is where we must go. Any traveler who does not wish to be raided and relieved of their possessions must journey there first and make the necessary overtures. You can just see my head over the seat of the behemoth. Really did a great job with the mounts. The hockey. Searching for a bandit on a boat, you say? As far as I'm concerned, the only bandits are those who refuse to pay the tithe, like that one fellow I spotted not long ago. Why didn't I stop him, you ask? Because he was dead. I standing motionless in his skiff, paying no heed to waves or waters, a dead man drifting. It's one thing to threaten a living man, but what could I possibly do to stop a dead one? Nothing, that is what. So I took the only reasonable course of action. I let him be. I'm not one to consort with the dead, but if you are, by all means, follow the man to the Isle of Becco. I will remain here and do my best to forget what I saw. Dead man in a boat bound for the Isle of Becco? That's the stupidest thing I ever... Unless... Aha! Don't you see? He mistook the Eorzean gentleman for a corpse. That boat belonged to none other than the Kugani Wolf Burglar. Kor, what luck! Our liaison did mention that we could pay the tithe by way of bringing a trespasser to justice, and I do believe this qualifies. The hunt is on, to the Isle of Becco and that thrice-damned wolf. Hark, over there, a wolf. Or at least someone who's got big ears and a long fluffy tail. You're one to talk. Aha, we've got him now. Definitely wolf-like legs there. So, it seems the wolf burglar was caught by the very people that were trying to catch him. Yeah, pretty much. Oh God, Bert. Kami forfend. This is the wolf burglar. This is a man dead yet who yet moves. Restless spirit bound to this mortal coil by burdens of the soul. Gentle dead man. Beg your pardon, good sir, but my soul carries no such burdens. Indeed, in death I found rather more liberation than I had in life, more purpose and meaning, and brotherhood. Wait a minute, you are the gentle dead men, but what are you doing so far from Eorzea and the others? As I live and breathe, in even further reaches I find myself reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots. I too must confess some curiosity as to how you came to this place, but since you asked first... As unbelievable as it may sound, we heard rumors of an island deep in the Siren Song Sea, said to be home to a host of undead individuals not like myself. Ours being a rather lonely existence, we resolved to dispatch an emissary to the isle, myself being the logical choice once again. Ah, truly? Well, that would explain why the myriad skeletons we found were devoid of life, as it were. That said, even if they were as disagreeable a lot as you claim, I should thank you to stop killing every last undead you encounter in your travels. Hey, they tried to kill me first. Anyway, having failed in my mission, I was at a loss for what to do next. The island was abandoned, and Eorzea was ever so far away. Just then, I felt it, a familiar tingling in my rotting flesh. Aye, there was no denying it. I had felt the pull of our leader, Master Zombiebrand. His aether called to me, and I was duty-bound to answer, so I followed the trail, and it led me to this place. Core, then it's no coincidence. The inspector and the burglar that stole him must be somewhere here on this island. Good sir, do you still feel Inspector Hildebrand calling to you even now? Can you lead us to him? As surely as I can crack open a hapless merchant's head and feast on the goo inside before you can say go. Follow me! That's not exactly an encouraging metaphor there. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, what's with the wolfish getup? It's not the sort of thing a gentleman dead man usually wears, or a gentle dead man usually wears. It's quite fetching, I've got to say. It warms my dead heart to hear you say so. I received it as a gift from a traveling artist. When I explained to him how difficult it was to converse with the common man, he fashioned it for me, believing it would serve to soften my otherwise terrifying features, and so it has. But enough talk. Master Zombiebrand needs us. Nothing I have heard makes even the slightest bit of sense to me, but no matter. This misshapen undead wolfman can lead us to the thief. I shall trust in him wholly. Yes, yes, Mr. Zombiebrand is close. We are nearly upon him. And the Wolf Burglar, at long last we will bring that bastard to justice. Wolf Burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Surrender! Ah, so they finally caught up to me. Core, he looks exactly like my sketch. Your campaign of thievery comes to an end this day. Aye, this day, the Bokufu will have their man, or better to say, their Lupin. Stop, damn you! Bombs away! The inspector's still not snapped out of it, which means it's time for a triple serving of Nashu's Delight. Dango style! Bombs! Shut up, you stupid statue. Bugger me. Are those bombs? That's what your statue just said. Idiot, get rid of them! Get rid of them before you kill us both! He threw the stick. It was not effective. They were mostly fireworks. I hope. And that's why I love the Hildebrand quests. Yep, Tasselhoof, Nashu, anyone. Oh, we're gonna save the inspector. Don't worry about the inspector. He survived a trip back from Dalamud, so this is nothing. Let's get the Wolf Burglar instead. And now he's stuck in the ground again. Oh, Hildy. Told you before, Wolf Burglar, you have nowhere left to run. Fall, on the other hand. That's how it's going to be. If that's how it's going to be, then fall it is. Oh, he got a birdie friend. Never thought I'd come this close to getting caught. I suppose it's my own fault for trying to nick a hefty prize like a statue. But if the statue ain't even a statue, there's no reason for me to stick around, is there? Better luck next time, thief-takers. Nice save. Ah, the nerve of that villain. I say, Tasselhoof, I've come to respect such cold, calculating behavior from dear Nashu, but not you. Hey, I said to save you. Hooray! Inspector Hildebrand is back. Nothing like a brush with certain death to get you back in the game. Am I right, Inspector? What manner of sorcery is this? The Eorzean gentleman. This statue stands before me, speaking and gesticulating as if a living, breathing being. I trust I needn't remind you, I too am capable of such motions, despite neither living nor breathing. But more to the point, Master Zombiebrand is no statue. Quite right, he's an agent of inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Yep. Good sir, by your garb I gather you are a samurai? Am I then correct in assuming we are in the Far East? Oh, as I wake from gentle slumber, find myself in a foreign land, who should I be greeted by but a Far Eastern fan? But ho, what is this? Already my keen investigator sense has alerted me to the presence of a petitioner in need. I must away, for honor and justice and a hard-boiled egg! I could go for a hard-boiled egg right now. Wait for me, Inspector. You know I can't run that fast. Master Zombiebrand looks to be his old self again. Wonderful, simply wonderful. It is enough to bring a tear to this gentle dead man's eye. Or it would be if I weren't, you know. Yeah, I'm dead. But much as I would love to join you in your adventures, I must return to my brothers. I pray you watch over and keep our undead overlord safe. So, in Eorzea, a man may be an inspector extraordinaire as well as a zombie overlord. Truly, yours is a land of many mysteries and strange customs, I dare say, I will never comprehend. Not just any man can be an inspector extraordinaire and a zombie overlord. Only one man can, and that's Hildebrand. Because it takes a special kind of gray matter to do that. While I regret we were unable to apprehend the Wolf Burglar, I am glad this chase has seen you reunited with your comrade. Come, let us follow him and see where his keen sense leads. Led him to the beach. There he is. Did I not tell you I had caught the scent of a case? And here it is. I give you the case of the kidnapped Kikirin. Simply put, this adorable little fellow's dearest friend was abducted by a dastardly fellow in the nearby city of Kugane. We sail on ships as sailors for East Aldenard Trading Company, docked at Kugane docks to unload goodly goods, when goodly merchant comes and offers tasty feast to me and friendly friend. By the Kame, did that rat man just speak? Kikirin, not rat man, rude man. Why does no one here know Kikirin? Always demon with lucky flesh. We go with goodly merchant, all alone. Many turns, left, right, left, very confusing. Then bad men grab friendly friend, put gag in mouth and bag on head. I fight back and run, and they run too, and then I jump into water. It would seem that the currents carried him to the shores of this island, but I have yet to ascertain the motive for why anyone would want to kidnap a hapless Kikirin sailor. Because they do not know or do not care that he is a Kikirin. He passes for a rat man in Far Eastern folklore, the flesh of which some believe bestows everlasting life. An Eorzean sailor with most unusual features, an incredible, albeit hideous statue of Eorzean make that was in truth a man. I dare say we have already met our goodly merchant. We must return to Kugane and confront this criminal at once. He may have abducted others from faraway lands to sell at auction. The fiend! At the very least, we know he sold this Kikirin's friendly friend. We've got to save him too. Right you are, my lady. We shall see the wicked punished and innocent set free. Yes, I was just about to say that. Well said, you. There we go. The Ruby Bazaar. How bizarre. There's no summoning bell right here. I might run that quest off stream. Guy who had the auction that sold Hildebrand, or tried to sell Hildebrand, sold the Kirin. Kami, strike me down. The Eorzean gentleman is alive. Hearken to me, merchant. Your reckoning is at hand. For the crime of kidnapping a Kikiran sailor and selling him into slavery, I hereby place you under arrest. You interrupted Hildy. Huh? I should hope I would remember doing something so reprehensible as that. More importantly, who are you to level such accusations, much less place me under arrest? You're not of the Sekisugumi, a common Ronin, are you not? You... A common Ronin come from the countryside looking for work. Work I so generously provided. I hired you to guard my auction. An auction you failed to defend against a thief who stole a priceless piece. I say, what audacity! That self-same piece stands before you, with the Kikiran who escaped your kidnapping attempt, and as incontrovertible proof of your misdeeds. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have defeated you. The least you could do is demonstrate dignity in defeat. The truth is plain, there is no denying it. And yet I do, Inspector, was it? Whatever authority you may possess in Eorzea is not recognized here. Only the Sekisugumi can compel answers and arrest criminals. And now he's free on a technicality. And with that, I bid you good day. You need not answer to them, but you will answer to me. An actual member of law enforcement here. We've had our eye on you for some time, my friend, but alas, all good things must come to an end. The Wolf Burglar's meddling merely delayed the inevitable. We have all the proof we need. Now, do yourself a favor and come quietly. Or don't, and do me a favor. Shigur, owing to the efforts of you and yours, we can finally bring this charlatan to justice. For that, you have my deepest thanks. Thank you, sir. That you would favor me with such kind words is a great honor. I can only hope that this goes some way towards... However, that you failed to inform the Sekisugumi of the Wolf Burglar's crime, despite being present, and instead pursued the thief on your own, is inexcusable. I cannot in good conscience admit you to the Sekisugumi at this time. Such reckless disregard and thirst for personal glory are traits I will not suffer in our samurai. I saw our little friend in the pink top that's been following Nashu. Saw him behind the stairs back there. And the Kikiran friend got released. 1,000 thanks to you for saving friendly friend. Warier and warier we will be next time. No more following goodly merchants into dark alleys. I owe you all an apology. Like the merchant said, I am no more a common Ronin. My pursuit of the Wolf Burglar has been, from the very beginning, independent of the Sekisugumi or any other authority. I came to Kugane to join the Sekisugumi, but was judged to be unworthy. Unable to find gainful employment as a samurai elsewhere, I struggled to make ends meet. And then, when I was about to renounce my dream and return to my village, I learned of a notorious thief, a thief that targeted only the most wealthy and influential, a thief that I might bring to justice and thereby earn the approval of the Sekisugumi. Say no more, my good samurai. Your earnest nature and passion for the law have won me over. I swear to you here and now, I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire, shall help you scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the Kugane Wolf Burglar, and we shall start right this instant. So I think pretty much Hildebrand has two speeds, Dead and Mach 2. I'm still not quite sure what to make of that, man, but I suppose I should be grateful for the help. Tasselhoof, was it? I should thank you for joining me in this endeavor, perhaps more so than the others. Their help is of questionable benefit, whereas yours seems rather more reliable. The Wolf Burglar is not to be underestimated. He is a cunning, clever foe, as evidenced by the way he escaped. Sheer passion and determination will not be enough to catch him. Which is to say that while I value the assistance of the inspector and his assistant, you value the assistance of his assistant. I guess it's good that he doesn't have more than one, because then you'd value the assistance of his assistants. I believe cooler heads will prevail in the end. To wit, yours and mine. I too may be prone to fits of passion, but I should like to think it's nothing compared to that of the Eorzean gentleman. Okay, I am feeling much more drained today than normal, so I'm going to start the next quest and then wrap up. We will do some more of this next week. Oh, another Hildebrand cutscene. Hildebrand will return in The Blade Mislaid. These would have been when stages of the quest were released. Some nice choreography. And I do believe that is an emote I get for these quests. So I'm definitely looking forward to having that one added to my repertoire. Okay. The Eye of the Hingen. If you heard Tasselhoof, the Wolf Burglar, for whom we have been searching day and night, has struck again. Word reached me but moments ago. The inspector and his assistant are a step ahead of us, but if we hurry, we may arrive before they begin questioning any witnesses. You will come, will you not? Yes? Let's brook no further delay and make haste for the Rakuza district. Okay. Like I said, suddenly I'm feeling very, very drained. Very tired. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. We'll do some more of the Hildebrand next week. Have lots of fun with Hildebrand next week. Schedule as follows. Tomorrow, 2 o'clock Central Time, over on Twitch. No idea what I'm going to be doing. It's going to be random, whatever the mood strikes me to do. Sunday, 2 p.m. Central Time, also on Twitch, will be Jedi Fallen Order. And then Tuesday, live right here on 2YouTube, will be some Heavens of Sorcery Minecraft mod pack. And besides that, we have Monday and Wednesday videos going up of the Levitated Minecraft mod pack, also here on 2U. So thank you for watching. Be sure and give the video a like. Throw in just some random puns. Throw some really bad random puns in the comments down below. Give the channel a subscribe and ring ding rang clang that bell so you get notified when I go live, when other videos go up. Thanks for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.